So we've had a look round this afternoon and I picked up a couple of bits and bobs. Went back in Poundland and we got all those fertilisers the other day, bloodfish and bone meal, and today they had some of this Grow More 777 in, and again that $1.50 a box. So we grabbed a couple of those while they've got them in stock. And then I got some of these twist ties, really good for tying up your tomato plants and things like that, and you get 2 rolls for £1. Things like that always come in handy. Got me some more onions. These are Red Baron onions, and you get 45 onions for £1, and they're onion sets, so you can just push them straight in when you're ready and let them go. Of course I did pick up a couple more baskets, and as you know they're only £1.50 each, so it's a really good deal. And then I saw this little planter as well, a herb planter. You can see that there. So it's a nice little planter, just needs a few holes, drilling it bottom, and we can get a few herbs planted in there, and it's perfect for putting on your kitchen windowsill as well. And then I saw these packs of pansies, like the other ones that we got, the violas, 20. But these plants are a little bit younger. There's nothing wrong with them, they're perfectly good plants, and these are only £3. The others were £3.50. So we picked ourselves up some pansies to grow on for £3. We've got, like I said, we've got 20 in there, so that's a good deal. And these jars, all-purpose fertiliser, really good for sprinkling up top your planters, your baskets, or even just scattering around your beds. Just gives them a slow release feed through year, and there's quite a few in there, and that was £1 as well. So we have still dropped on a few bargains today, and apparently once it gets past Mother's Day, that's when these shops get their main supply of gardening things in. So it's going to be worth having a little look back and see what else we can grab hold of. We'll have a quick look at the seeds that we sowed a few weeks ago and see how everything's getting on. So there, we've got some peppers, and as you can see, they're starting to come up now, which is really good. And they're sweet bell peppers, which I tend to grow a lot of those. I'm not really a big fan of hot peppers, but we've always got plenty of room for sweet bell peppers. Then we've got the Cobra French beans, and as you can see, it's only been a couple of weeks and they're up, looking healthy, so we'll be able to pot them on soon enough. That's the container carrots that we did, and again not too long ago, but you can see they've germinated. We've got his carrots coming up. Next to those, you can probably just about see, that's the container of spring onions that we put in, and we multi-sowed those, about 6 to 8 seeds in a hole, and they've broke the surface and they're on the way. So things are picking up now, and today is obviously it's first day of spring, and it's starting to get a little bit warmer, so these plants will start to grow even quicker. What's over here we've got as lettuce seedlings, still growing away, looking really healthy. Next to them, that's our peas. A few more of those have come through since we last looked. At the back we have spinach, they're cauliflowers. So a couple of things coming through on there. Still nothing really happening with this basil, so I do think those seeds are no good. And a couple of tom thumb lettuce. The candy tuft flowers, still growing, albeit slow, but as I said, now it's going to start and get warmer, and things are going to start speeding on a little bit better. And as onion sets that were planted in those trays, looking really well. I've took quite a lot out and I put some in the greenhouse and I've put some in a raised bed outside. And I think these ones that are left, I think what we'll do with those is I'm going to try some in some containers, because they are shallow rooted onions, so they don't need that much depth to grow. Those are the sweet peas that were planted in the toilet rolls, and they've not been in there too long, and we have got a few that's broke the surface, so they're on the way. And over here we've got some tomato plants, and this is a variety called Outdoor Girl. So once we get past as last frost date and we've grown these on, we can plant these straight outside and they'll be perfectly fine. So that was just a little update for you today. A couple of more bits and bobs that we've picked up for good prices, and the progress on the seeds that we did sow during the colder weeks. And as you can see, things are growing, and we just need to wait now because it's going to start and get warmer. Next week, I believe next Sunday, the clocks go forward, so it'll be staying light till about 7:30. So we're going to gain that extra hour of growing time. The temperatures are going to go up, but just as a word of warning, if you live in the UK and you're watching this, tonight apparently the temperatures might drop to -1. So if you've got anything in your greenhouses like peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, French beans, they're tender crops. They don't like the cold, so if they get hit by frost you could lose some. So my advice to you is, if you can accommodate them, take them indoors just for that night, and always keep your eye on that weather, because you never know when it's going to turn, just like that. If you can't take them indoors, then just cover them with fleece, and then they'll have that extra protection and they should be fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you want to see more content like this, then please just hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell, and then you'll get an heads up every single time I put on a new video. You take care now. Thank you for watching.